This is a follow-up video that I'm making for a little bit of pushback that we're getting on our new Verify program. A lot of the Part 91 aircraft managers are a little bit concerned that they don't want us providing a service of looking over their shoulders. So I'm going to explain to you exactly what the Verify program does and explain to you why this is not a problem for an aircraft manager. What the Verify program is that we collect on a monthly basis your aircraft logs, your aircraft fuel receipts, your aircraft maintenance receipts, and whatever business support that you need us to collect. We go through it and we quality control it to make sure that all of the entries on the logs are correct mathematically. We go through it and quality control it to make sure that the airport designators meet up with all the fuel receipts. And then we do a look at the maintenance receipts to make sure that all the incrementing, whether you use Hobbs time or TAC time, whatever incrementing number that you use on your logs, we're making sure that that matches up with the maintenance receipts. And then we look at your business support to make sure that they are going to work for you. Then we store all that electronically on our servers and in the clouds, and on a month-by-month basis. At the end of whatever your taxable period is, whether it's you use a January to December or a end of July to the end of June, whatever your taxable year is, we provide all of that documentation organized and quality controlled by month to your CPA. We're not trying to take any business away from the CPAs. We're just trying to maintain your documents in a secure place other than on the airplane or other than however you keep them in now. A few Part 91 and also charter guys who do aircraft management say, well, why are you going to do that? We don't want people looking over our shoulders. Well, let me tell you why. About 75% of the logs that we receive have some little silly error in them. If you trust that little error to the IRS, if you give it to them and you trust that they aren't going to try to use that against your owner if you're an aircraft manager, and I don't know that I would risk that, especially not as inexpensive as what we charge to do this service. If all we're doing is looking at your aircraft logs and your fuel receipts and your maintenance receipts and your business support on a monthly basis, it's going to average you 1 or 2 hours, which at our billable rate for that service is only $225. So for $400, $450 a month, we're going to quality control all that documentation. If you're 100% convinced that there's no mistakes in it, then you're absolutely correct. You can tell your aircraft owner that you're providing the management service for that he doesn't need us because he has you. If you have the slightest doubt in your mind that anyone in your employ could have made a mistake anywhere on that documentation, and you want somebody to look over your shoulder, or the owners for him, does he want somebody to look over your shoulder and quality control it for as little as a couple $1,000s a year? I think we're a good idea, and we're not in competition with you. We're not trying to take anything away from you. We're just trying to be a safety net under everything that's going on. The IRS does require, if you're using an aircraft in business, so any business aviation, that going forward for as long as your owner owns that airplane, more than 50% of his hours have to be supportable as business. If not, he loses 100% of his deductions. So for a couple $1,000 a month, I think we're a good deal. In fact, I know we're a great deal. In fact, I want to work with you. I don't want you to, as an aircraft manager, to get into a position, oh, I made one silly little mathematical error, all the logs are off, they don't match up, now what am I going to do? You're going to have to go back and try to explain that to your owner, who is your client, and that position, I'm trying to help you, okay? I'm not trying to question anything. We, as an organization, try to quality control everything. Every time someone creates a document in here, every time we create a proposal, every time we create a contract inside of our company, a second person has to look at it before it goes out. Why? Because my company is in the perfection business. We're looking for everything to be perfect. We're all human. We all can make a mistake. I just don't want it to be a mistake that costs an aircraft owner a lot of money. So for a couple $1,000 a year, we're a really good deal. And I'm sure that you'll agree with me once you've seen this. Thank you.